is made of diamond, the deck is made of pearl. Watching the galaxies and the nebulae unfurl. I sip on the nectar as we tack against the storm. The radiation shield is keeping us so warm. A rival yacht is closing, trying to steal the beam, but I've got the trajectory of a celestial dream. We trim the silver rigging, we adjust the solar tilt, building a legacy on the starlight we have. Mars is on the radar, proudly like a serpent in the dark, igniting every sector with the supernatural spark. They try to categorize me, try to find the name, but I'm the evolution of the cybernetic game. Half machine and half nightmare, shifting through the shade, the most expensive era that the syndicate has made. Unleash the power, unleash the rage, break the shackles of the metal cage, hunt them down. Predator on wheels, nowhere left to hide. Chimera. The center of the wheel. No more the human weakness, no more the human bone, built of reinforced titanium and a spirit of our own. The cooling fans are singing a Gregorian chant, giving every racer the power that they want. Kneel before the motor, kneel before the light, in the holy cathedral of the endless night. The binary scriptures are written on the The road is blessed.
stretching in the night. If I touch a single beam, the whole place will ignite. So I'm tuning up the steering, keeping everything tight. I creep the chassis forward, a millimeter pace, the most delicate inside the shape. The beams are oscillating, moving up and down. I time the acceleration, erasing every frown. I hit the lateral thruster, sliding to the side. A horizontal movement on a vertical ride. The pain is getting singed by the heat of the array, but I'm pushing through the danger, I'm making out a way. The final door is glowing, 50 yards ahead. I execute a barrel roll and leave the spider web. Calculated angles, physics of the drift. A temporary opening, a monumental shift. I hold my human breath, the engine holds its fire, dancing on the edge of a cybernetic wire. Laser grid labyrinth, threading through the red. One little mistake and I'm automatically dead. A geometric puzzle, a deadly work of art. I'm driving with the rhythm of my own beating heart. Laser grid labyrinth, an elegant escape, morphing my reality to fit inside the shape. Hold steady, wait for the gap, slide through, beat the trap. Now push it! Now push it! Laser grid labyrinth, threading through the red. One little mistake and I'm automatically dead. A geometric puzzle, a deadly work of art. I'm driving with the rhythm of my own beating heart. Laser grid labyrinth, an elegant escape, morphing my reality to fit inside the shape. Clearing the grid, breathing again. Mission accomplished. Watching as the energy begins to melt and glow. I'm a horizontal titan, a horizontal flare, setting all the static on fire in the air. Kinetic kings, ruling the track. Once we hit the trigger, there is no turning back. A symphony of violence, a symphony of speed, fulfilling every animal and every human need. Kinetic kings, the masters of the flame. Nothing in the history will ever be the same. midnight sun is flashing in the rear. I drop the heavy baggage and I drop the fear. The engine's roaring like a lion in the dark. I'm fueling up the pistons with a vintage spark. The atmosphere is thinning as we climb the hill. The entire human race is incredibly still. I look up through the windshield at the cosmic sea, a beautiful dimension meant exclusively for me. The gravity is losing its heavy iron grip. I'm perfectly committed to this analog trip. Speedometer needle is touching the red. I'm leaving behind everything that they said. I'm chasing the night sky, wild and free. A beautiful drop in the digital sea. Chasing the night sky into the blue. A high-speed journey, looking out for you. Let the concrete towers fade into the dust. I'm riding on a highway of analog trust. The synthesizer plays a triumphant fast hook. I'm ripping the pages from the cynical book. The constellations guide me like a silver map, escaping the borders of the modern trap. I'm shifting the gears and I'm pushing the line. Everything is looking incredibly fine. A vintage escape in a metal machine, the most absolute freedom that I've ever seen. Let the interceptors try to track my sudden flight. I'm a ghost completely hidden in the velvet night. A masterpiece running on adrenaline and fire, taking the analog spirit much higher. I'm chasing the night sky, wild and free. A beautiful drop in the digital sea. Chasing the night sky into the blue. High-speed journey, looking out for you. Let the concrete towers fade into the dust. I'm riding on a highway of analog trust. Chasing the sky, pushing the speed. Chasing the sky, the only thing I need. Red and blue are bleeding through the digital disguise. A geometric prism built to mesmerize the eyes. They painted fake horizons on the surface of the street. A holographic snare to wrap around my rolling tires. I see the laser grip projecting from the overpass. A calculated trap of light and shattered glass. The radar screen is spinning, all the data is a lie. If I believe the vision, I'm surely gonna die. Left is right and up is down, the physics start to fold. A story of deception that the neon city told. I close my human eyes and let the algorithms drive. It's the only way that I am getting out alive. Holographic slip knot tightening the thread, messing with the logic that is running in my head. Phantoms on the highway, shadows in the code. I'm drifting through everywhere. The sirens start to scream. I'm waking up the city from an artificial dream. Phantom toll booth fading in the back, leaving a trail of fire on the interstate track. No borders, no limits, no masters, no rules. Break on through. Smashing through the phantom toll booth, shattering the gate. I am not a prisoner of the cybernetic state. Glass is flying everywhere, the sirens start to scream. I'm waking up the city from an artificial dream. Phantom toll booth fading in the back, leaving a trail of fire on the interstate track. Catch me if you can, free on the highway, no turning back. Steel in the muscles and oil in the blood, rising from the shadows and rising from the mud. I'm a predator of carbon, a predator of steel, the absolute authority at the center of the wheel. The engine is a monster, the exhaust is a scream, the deadliest reality in a digital dream. I don't need the gasoline, I'm feeding on the fear, coming for the victims when the midnight is near. Hear the pistons chanting a violent refrain, washing out the logic and the corporate pain. I'm a horizontal hunter, I'm a hunter of the night, keeping out of vision and keeping out of sight. Binary beast roaring in the dark, matching every friction to the legendary spark. A monster of the motherboard, a monster of the wire, burning with the cold and a predatory fire. Binary beast, the master of the lane, riding like a demon through the digital rain. The interceptors scatter when they hear the heavy sound. Every single pillar starts to shiver from the ground. I ram the heavy cruisers, I send them to the wall, watching every pillar of the empire start to fall. My vision's turning infrared, painting you in red, counting all the heartbeats and counting all the dead. I am the raw reality, the logic of the fist, the only thing that's real in the holographic mist. Unleash Unleash the hunger, unleash the soul. The heavy monster is taking control. Hunt them down. Target acquired. No mercy remains. Beast. Listen to the rubber, listen to the street. I'm translating the friction into a heavy beat. Every single pothole, every single crack, sending up a shock wave straight into my back. The engine is the drummer, the exhaust is the horn. This is how a concrete symphony is born. I tap up on the pedal, modulate the flow, controlling every decibel of where I go. It's not about the speed, it's not about the race. It's all about the rhythm and the frequency and space. Syncing up the cylinders, locking up the groove. I make the whole metropolis begin to move. Pulse of the pavement, knocking on the door, shaking up the foundation from the ocean floor. The 808 is pounding, kicking in the chest, riding on the rhythm, I'm putting it to test. Pulse of the pavement, a heavy dark machine. The tightest syncopation that you've ever seen. Left lane, right lane, we weaving in the sound. I'm pulling all the frequencies directly from the ground. The RPM is matching the tempo of my blood. I'm kicking up a storm in the electronic mud. A flash of yellow headlights dancing in the glass. I keep the heavy tempo as I make the final pass. You try to break my focus, try to make me slip, but I am locked and loaded with a steady grit. Not about the speed, it's not about the race. It's all about the rhythm and the frequency and space. Syncing up the cylinders, locking up the groove. I make the whole metropolis begin to move. Pulse of the pavement, knocking on the door, shaking up the foundations from the ocean floor. The 808 is pounding, kicking in the chest, riding on the rhythm, I'm putting it to test. Pulse of the pavement, a heavy dark machine. The tightest syncopation that you've ever seen. Feel the kick, feel the snare, rubber burning in the air. Drop the bass. Pulse of the pavement, knocking on the door, shaking up the foundations from the ocean floor. The 808 is pounding, kicking in the chest, riding on the rhythm, I'm putting it to test. Pulse of the pavement, a heavy dark machine. The tightest syncopation that you've ever seen. Keep the rhythm. Don't lose the beat. motion of the rust. I'm walking through the wreckage, disturbing all the dust. I raise my iron hands into the toxic yellow sky. I summon up the spirits of the engines that have died. The copper wire veins, the lithium and lead. I'm calling on the power of the heavy metal dead. The headlights start to flicker in a synchronized array. The ghosts of the combustion are waking up today. I speak the ancient code, the binary of old. A supernatural story that the algorithms told. Cyber shaman, waking up the grid, revealing all the monsters that the mega city had. A ritual of the neon, a sacrifice of oil. The spirits of the asphalt are rising from the soil. Cyber shaman, dancing in the smoke. A terrifying power that the underground awoke. The V8 start to rumble without a drop of gas. A phantom fleet of vehicles is breaking through the glass. I sit upon the hood of a shattered black machine, the most unholy leader that the highway's ever seen. We drive into the city, an army of the night. We bring the retribution and we bring the blinding lights. The corporations tremble behind the heavy doors. They cannot stop a phantom in these cybernetic wars. The headlights start to flicker in a synchronized array. The ghosts of the combustion are waking up today. I speak the ancient code, the binary of old. A supernatural story that the algorithms told. Cyber shaman, waking up the grid, revealing all the monsters that the mega city had. A ritual of the neon, a sacrifice of oil. The spirits of the asphalt are rising from the soil. Cyber shaman, dancing in the smoke. A terrifying power that the underground awoke. Rise from the scrap, obey the code, take back the street, take back the road, awaken. Cyber shaman, waking up the grid, revealing all the monsters that the mega city had. A ritual of the neon, a sacrifice of oil. The spirits of the asphalt are rising from the soil. Cyber shaman, dancing in the smoke. A terrifying power that the underground awoke. The spirits ride, the city falls, shaman down.
see the holographic angels dancing in the mist with a secret melody that simply can't exist. My dashboard is a mirror to a galaxy of ones burning brighter than the light of artificial suns. I don't need the destination, I don't need the end. The silence is a lover and the silence is a friend. I'll stay here in the ether, I'll stay here in the flow, watching all the reality begin to melt and glow. Float away into the light, leave behind the heavy night, surrender to the light. Ether drifter, lost inside the glow, moving with the frequency steady and so slow. A dream of purple starlight, a dream of neon rain, washing out the memory of the gravity and pain. Ether drifter, a weightless and sweet ride with the entire universe standing by my side, drifting forever. Ether takes me home, drifter.
The neon lights are flickering and fading into gray. The violence of the midnight has slowly washed away. I'm cruising at a 30, the window rolled down low, breathing in the morning, letting the tension go. I passed the broken barriers, the wreckage on the side, the remnants of the adrenaline, the remnants of the pride. The smell of burning rubber is hanging in the breeze. A momentary quiet, putting everything at ease. The dashboard clock is resting at 6:15. The city is a puzzle that I do not have to fix. The adrenaline is crashing, leaving just a heavy sigh underneath the pasta of a pink and yellow sky. And low aftermath rolling to the sun. The engine is relaxing, the heavy race is done, sweeping up the pieces of the cybernetic night. Everything is beautiful, everything is right. And low aftermath healing up the sky, just a tired driver in a tired little car. I pull into a diner on the outskirts of the grid and try to make a sense of all the crazy things I did. A cup of black coffee and a solitary booth, looking out the window at the undeniable truth. We race to find a meaning, we drive to feel alive, but pieces in the moments when we naturally survive.
the buildings in the view. I'm a digital assassin coming through for you. Encryption is a lock and the throttle is the key. Fighting for the data and fighting to be free. The firewall breach, tearing up the grid, revealing all the dirty little secrets that they hid. A high velocity hacking in the middle of the chase, winning every second in the electronic race. The firewall breach, upload is complete. Now I got the power of the corporate elite. They deploy the countermeasures, digital ice. I'm rolling down the highway and I'm rolling up the dice. The firewall is screaming, but I got the bypass code. An invisible ghost upon a terrifying road. I swerve between the tankers while I scrub the IP clean, vanishing like smoke inside a liquid crystal screen. The credits are in flight, the transaction is secure. A temporary sickness with a technological cure. System override, identity erased, trace aborted. I am the ghost, 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 terminal closed. Back to the real world. Breach Cutting out the logic and the corporate pain. I drop the heavy hammer, I kick it into gear. I am the only monster that the city has to fear. Midnight marauder, tearing up the grid. Proud of every dangerous thing that I ever did. A nightmare made of carbon, a nightmare made of style. Running like a predator for mile after mile. Midnight marauder, the spirit of the pure. Speed is the addiction and the speed is the cure. No place to hide, no place to run. The hunt for the future has only just begun. Lock the target, 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 target. Target acquired. Vanishing in the smoke. Marauder. I do not race for money, I do not race for fame. I do not play the dirty tricks inside this neon game. My engine is my weapon, the steering is my blade. I drift into the shadows, a master of the trade. The Yakuza are watching from the tower in the sky, but they can never purchase the asphalt samurai. Focus in the breathing, hands upon the wheel. Heart rate is dropping down, turning into steel. Calculating angles, reading every curve. It's not about the power, it's all about the nerve. Asphalt samurai, cutting through the night with an honorable code and a spirit for the fight. Sliding on the corners with a perfect geometry, leaving all the rivals in my own history. Asphalt samurai, silent as the ghost, the ruler of the underground, the one they fear the most. You try to block my passage, you try to run me down, but I have memorized the grid of this electric town. A subtle shift of balance, a tap upon the brake. I slip right through the opening, an elegant escape. No anger in my motion, no malice in my eyes, just the pure perfection under Tokyo skies. Focus in the breathing, hands upon the wheel. Heart rate is dropping down, turning into steel. Calculating angles, reading every curve. It's not about the power, it's all about the nerve. Asphalt samurai, cutting through the night with an honorable code and a spirit for the fight. Sliding on the corners with a perfect geometry, leaving all the rivals in my own history. Asphalt samurai, silent as the ghost, the ruler of the underground, the one they fear the most. they fear the most. The race is done. Honor is won. Fading into the neon.
I see 1,000 versions of the vehicle I drive. I see 1,000 versions of the way that I survive. The walls are made of silver, the floor is made of glass. Watching all my shadows as they elegantly pass. Neon light is bouncing in an infinite array. I can't tell the nighttime from the middle of the day. Every corner is a prison, every street is a trap. I'm looking for the exit on a fragmented map. Am I moving forward or am I standing still? Losing all the power, losing all the will. The reflections are whispering a choir in my head. Everything I've done and everything I've said. Mirror shot metropolis shattered in the view. Looking at the world and looking back at you. A labyrinth of ego, a labyrinth of light, burning in the center of the geometric night. Mirror shot metropolis, a beautiful deceit. Lost inside the echoes of the silver-colored street. I aim my heavy headlights at a tower made of chrome. I see a million versions of a disconnected home. The image is distorted, the image is a lie. Watching all the phantoms in the mirrors of the sky. I hit the gas and shattered through a barricade of glass. A symphony of splinters as I finally pass. But even in the wreckage, the reflection stays the same. A silent competitor in a visual game. Am I moving forward or am I standing still? Losing all the power, losing all the will. The reflections are whispering a choir in my head. Everything I've done and everything I've said. Mirror shot metropolis shattered in the view. Looking at the world and looking between the heavy morning and the infinite night.
The world is holding breath now,
The world is holding still.
surrendering at last to the architect's will.
We are the bridge of silver, we are the bridge of fire.
Fulfilling the prophecy of the electric desire. Eternal equinox, racing through the line, finding in the center a trajectory divine. A symphony of photons, a symphony of speed, fulfilling every animal and every human need.
Eternal equinox, the spirit of the one, underneath the orbit of
The artificial sun. I look at the horizon, a sea of emerald green, the most beautiful transition that the district's ever seen.
We ride on the photons, we ride on the stars, healing every memory and healing every scars. The circuit is a circle, the circuit is the flow.
Watching as the entire galaxy begins to melt and glow.
We are the architects of a brand new day.
Washing all the vanity
And sorrow
Day meets the night,
dark meets the light.
dark meets the light.
The final resolution
Is burning so bright. Hold the balance. Time is standing still.
The light remains.
Equinox.
technology. The battery is dropping, the armor is scarred. We are the outlaws, and we're pushing it hard. Cyborg syndicate rally, conquering dirt. We calculate the glory, ignore all the hurts. A marathon of metal, a test of the soul, paying the absolute ultimate toll. Cyborg syndicate rally, break Crusader House.
Made of lasers, the throne is made of chrome. The entire universe is finally our home.
We've conquered the darkness, we've conquered the fear. The moment of the absolute is finally here.
The grid is our kingdom, the grid is our soul. Taking the direction and taking the control.
A billion processors are chanting our name. Nothing in the history will ever be the same.
The power is rising, a river of pure.
Speed is the gospel and speed is the cure.
Kneel at the altar of the motor and light.
In the holy cathedral of the endless night.
Neon omnipotence ruling the all.
Watching every empire of the whole world fall.
A god of the circuit, a god of the wire.
Burning with a cold and a celestial fire.
Neon omnipotence,
The spirit of pure.
the only salvation and the only cure. I look at the horizon, a sea of the gold, the greatest of the stories that was ever being told.
We ride on the photons, we ride on the stars. Healing every memory and healing every scar.
The circuit is infinite, the glory is real.
Calculating justice with the steering wheel.
We are the architects of a brand new day.
Washing all the vanity and sorrow away.
All hail the light
They hear the diesel scream, but we're a rolling fortress, an unstoppable machine. Lock the heavy axles, shift the brutal gear. We don't negotiate, we operate on fear. A mile-long procession of the iron and the chrome. We will not stop the engines till we reach the neon home. Chromium convoy shaking up the ground, the heaviest machinery that's ever been found. We're breaking the blockade, we're smashing through the gate, delivering the cargo and delivering the fate. Chromium convoy, a mechanical stampede. We're feeding all the shadows exactly what they need. The interceptor buggies try to flank us on the side, but we got auto turrets coming out to ruin the ride. A symphony of gunfire blending with the bass, the most violent procession in the history of the race. We burn 1,000 gallons every single heavy mile, but we're making all the credits and we're doing it in style. The Megasini borders are coming into sight. We bring the heavy thunder to the middle of the night. Lock the heavy axles, shift the brutal gear. We don't negotiate, we operate on fear. A mile-long procession of the iron and the chrome. We will not stop the engines till we reach the neon home. Chromium convoy shaking up the ground, the heaviest machinery that's ever been found. We're breaking the blockade, we're smashing through the gate, delivering the cargo and delivering the fate. Chromium convoy, a mechanical stampede. We're feeding all the shadows exactly what they need. Hold the line, keep the pace, crush the bugs in our space. Run out! Chromium convoy shaking up the ground, the heaviest machinery that's ever been found. We're breaking the blockade, we're smashing through the gate, delivering the cargo and delivering the fate. Chromium convoy, a mechanical stampede. We're feeding all the shadows exactly what they need. Convoy arriving, gates opening, heavy delivery.
The sky is getting longer, a ribbon of the gold, the greatest of the stories that a human never told. I'm chasing down the sunset, I'm chasing down the end, where the silence is a lover and the silence is a friend. I don't have a destination, I don't have a home, just a spirit made of carbon and a body made of chrome. The odometer is spinning, returning back to zero. The same old tragedy and the same old hero. choices. The moon is my guide, with nowhere left to linger and with nowhere left to hide. Just the hum of the motor and the wind inside the glass, watching all the atoms of the universe pass. The city is a memory, a flicker in the view. I'm looking for a future that is entirely new. One hand on the steering, one hand on the key, setting every captive frequency free. Don't slow down, don't lose the light. The final destination is just out of sight. Hunt the line. Endless road, sun never sets. Hunter.
The sky is turning an iron. The rain is made of steel. A terrifying power at the center of the wheel. I'm driving through the thunder. I'm driving through the flame. Nothing in the universe will ever be the same. The chassis is a fortress. The engine is a roar, pushing through the hinges of the elemental door. I don't fear the lightning, I don't fear the blast. I'm the only rebel who is built to really last. Hear the tempest screaming a violent refrain, washing out the static and the corporate pain. I'm a horizontal mountain, I'm a horizontal force, changing the direction and changing the course. Titanium tempest tearing up the night, a horizontal weapon made of energy and light, riding on the edge of a beautiful decay, chasing all the shadows of the old world away. Titanium tempest
The drive never ends. Sanctuary.
250, the count is finally done. The greatest of the battles that we finally won.
From the early shadows to the golden neon light, we mastered every rhythm of the infinite night.
The asphalt is a kingdom,
The dashboard is a throne.
in the purity of speed.
We are never truly alone.
A billion miles of glory,
Billion miles of fire.
the ultimate conclusion of the electric desire.
The energy is peaking, the energy is high, under the orbit of the artificial sky.
We are the architects, the legends of the drive.
The only way for spirits to feel truly alive.
Genesis Grand Prix, racing through the soul, losing the perspective and losing all control.
A symphony of metal, a symphony of pure. Speed is the religion and the speed is the cure.
Genesis Grand Prix, the spirit of the one.
Underneath the shadow of the artificial sun. The artificial sun has finally burned its light, surrendering the city to the longest, deepest night. The maintenance is active on the solar panel dome, giving a quiet moment to the spirits in the home. The cooling fans are slowing, the skyscrapers are dim. We're floating on the water of the planetary rim. I park beside the overlook, I turn the engine off, listening to the silence and the watching the ancient constellations slowly pass. We spent so many decades living in the glare. We forgot the beauty of the quiet and the prayer. The dashboard is a memory of a violet glow. Everything is moving steady and so slow. The motherboard is breathing a heavy electronic sigh. Underneath the canvas of the dark and empty sky, the neon signs are resting, the data streams are still. A momentary balance of the architect's will. No sirens in the distance, no racing on the street, just the soft vibration of the motherboard's beat. Silicon solstice, the longest of nights, watching the flickering of the lonely blue lights. The city's dreaming, the city is still surrendering now to the architect's will. Silicon solstice, a winter of the soul, losing the frequency and losing the control. The light will return, the sun will reboot. Tonight we are silent, tonight we are mute. Sleep well, megacity. Wait for the dawn. Solstice. Solstice.
A distance made of light, a permanent reflection in the middle of the night.
We've conquered the valley, we've conquered the hill, surrendering at last to the architect's will.
The asphalt is glowing, a ribbon of the gold,
The greatest of the stories that was ever being told.
one hand on the steering,
One hand on the soul, taking the direction and taking the control.
the energy is peaking
The energy is high.
under the orbit of the artificial sky,
We are the veterans, the knights of the fire.
fulfilling the prophecy of the electric desire. The platinum pulse beating in the chrome, finding in the highway a spiritual home.
Symphony of photons,
The symphony is beat.
fulfilling every animal and every human need.
The platinum pulse, the spirit of the one, underneath the shadow of the artificial sun. All the way up,
Feel the pride.
up the optics on the cybernetic track. Depth perception failing, losing all the scale. A multi-dimensional illusion of the trail. I calculate the vectors, I trust the instrument. Driving through an altered digital descent. Parallax pursuit, twisting up the eye, where the ground is the ceiling and the concrete is the sky. A vertigo of neon and overlapping maze. I'm trying to escape this geometric haze. Parallax pursuit, shifting out of line. A visual assassin of a beautiful design. The bridge in front of me is stretching out for miles, then snapping back to nothing in a couple of the dials. The police cruisers multiply, reflecting in the grid. A holographic nightmare of the things the system did. I close my eyes entirely, flying by the sound. The sonar of the engine bouncing off the ground. If I believe the vision, I will surely hit the wall. I have to trust the rhythm, I have to trust the call. Depth perception failing, losing all the scale. A multi-dimensional illusion of the trail. I calculate the vectors, I trust the instrument. Driving through an altered digital descent. Parallax pursuit, twisting up the eye, where the ground is the ceiling and the concrete is the sky. A vertigo of neon and overlapping maze. I'm trying to escape this geometric haze. Parallax pursuit, shifting out of line. A visual assassin of a beautiful design. Foreground static, background flying. Trust the math, stop the dying. Recalibrate! Parallax pursuit, twisting up the eye, where the ground is the ceiling and the concrete is the sky. A vertigo of neon and overlapping maze. I'm trying to escape this geometric haze. Parallax pursuit, shifting out of line. A visual assassin of a beautiful design. Optical lock, grid stabilize. Escape complete.
city in stone and wire. A quiet place that extinguished the human fire. A billion servers towering up into the sky. The final resting place where the digital spirits lie. No physical bodies, no ashes inside the urn. Just terabytes of the memories waiting to burn. Each glowing blue pillar contains an entire life. A husband, a daughter, a lover, a mechanical wife. The tires are rolling on top of the silent glass. I pay my respects to the phantoms as I pass. A trillion ones and zeros perfectly lined up neat. The quietest highway, the loneliest neon street. Neon necropolis, city of the dead, where all the forgotten words are digitally said. A monument made of the silence and the cold. The greatest human tragedy that ever could be told. Neon necropolis, sleeping in the dry, keeping the ghosts of the mega city alive. I look at a server, it flickers a shade of green. A glimpse of a beautiful life on a tiny screen. I download a whisper directly into my brain. A piece of a digital sorrow, a digital pain. I'm driving a hearse of chrome in the server farm, protecting the sleeping consciousness from the harm. The moon is a pale projection above the array. I'll guard the perimeter until the break of day. The tires are rolling on top of the silent glass. I pay my respects to the phantoms as I pass. A trillion ones and zeros perfectly lined up neat. The quietest highway, the loneliest neon street. Neon necropolis, city of the dead, where all the forgotten words are digitally said. A monument made of the silence and the cold. The greatest human tragedy that ever could be told. Neon necropolis, sleeping in the dry, keeping the ghosts of the mega city alive. Sleep in the cold, rest in the light. I'll drive the patrol through the endless night. Neon necropolis, city of the dead, where all the forgotten words are digitally said. A monument made of the silence and the cold. The greatest human tragedy that ever could be told. Neon necropolis, sleeping in the dry, keeping the ghosts of the mega city alive. Rest
start to flow. Watch the entire universe begin to melt and glow. Laser line lunacy, tearing up the track. Once I hit the trigger, there is no turning back. A symphony of photons, a symphony of speed, fulfilling every animal and every human need. Laser line lunacy, shatter the divide with the entire galaxy. Standing by.